welcome back to another week of training. Only like 30 more to go. Shouldn't be anything too hard. No, it's Monday morning. Last week was a pretty good week, I would say. It was the first full week of training. However, it was challenging because for some reason last week ended up being a really busy week socially. And sometimes that can be a challenge, obviously, when you're training a lot, to get in all the workouts, to feel your best all the time. I mean, I had friends in town, I had our holiday office party, I had another friend's birthday party, I had 2 sporting events that I went to, but this week, there is none of that on the schedule. It's literally just training and work, so this should be a pretty good one. I really have, I guess, 2 main goals when it comes to training this week. It's just thinking about, okay, how was last week and how can I be better this week? So when it comes to this week, my goal is to complete every planned workout that is on the calendar. The goal is not to move anything around either. Keep it exactly how it is. And then the second goal is I want to fit in 2 strength training workouts. I didn't do that last week. I was able to get 1 in last week, but I substituted it for a swim. Whereas this week I want to do all the endurance workouts I need to do. However, I want to add 2 workouts in, 2 weight workouts. So my goal when I'm looking, let me pull up my calendar actually. Looking at my calendar, I think Tuesday and Thursday would be my 2 best days to get in the weight workouts. That means I would probably do a weight workout in the afternoon on Tuesday, because Tuesday I have a speed workout on the bike in the morning. And then Thursday is technically a rest day, but I don't mind doing a weight workout on a rest day. It's not as taxing on my body, it feels like. So it seems like those are gonna be the 2 days for the weight workout. So hopefully that goes well. This morning I have a speed run, and then I have an endurance swim. So I'm gonna knock both of those out this morning. I know last week I tried that one day where I split them up. But yeah, overall should be a good week. But gonna finish this coffee. Get to the gym, do a speed workout run, do the swim, and kick this week off on a good note. So cheers. All right, just finished the speed run. God, I underestimate that every single time. That whooped my ass, but got a little messy, some sweat equity to start the week. Now let's go finish it off with the swim. All right, pretty solid start to the week. Got the run complete, got the swim complete. I feel pretty good. The temperature outside is weird. It's 61 degrees in December, a lot warmer than it normally is at this time of year. But I guarantee you tomorrow I'll be bundled up again. It's a great mixture, to get really sick. But yeah, good start to the week. Got the workouts done. Now we gotta go to work and do it all again tomorrow. Top of the morning. It is Tuesday, so that means I have a speed bike workout. I'm just trying to get myself hyped up for it because, there's days where I actually enjoy getting on it, and then there's days where I don't really want to get on it. Today's one of those days where I'm kind of in between. I'm not gonna go over this full workout because it's really just a bunch of intervals. That's all you need to know. I am really just kind of taking my sweet time to get on it this morning. First off, has anyone ever used a Theragun? This thing is a lifesaver. I like using it a lot before a bike workout just to get the blood flowing through the legs. It feels nice. But today is one of those days where I'm going to do the bike workout and then I have a weight workout later on. So again, I'm going to split them up though. I'm not going to do the weight workout this morning. This morning is just the bike, just focus on the bike. Going to focus on hitting all the intervals. Because again, we're trying to raise that shitty FTP that I had. Oh. It hurt so good. And would you look at that? I just checked the weather. 39 degrees today. So I just don't understand what's going on outside. All right, I gotta stop delaying this. I just need to get on that thing before I waste any more time, because I'm pretty good at doing that. Alrighty, just got on the bike. I haven't started it yet, obviously, but sometimes it takes me forever to figure out what route I want to pick on Zwift. There's just so many options. How about let's just keep it simple. All right, so we're about to start the workout. Keep my composure. So it looks like I have a 5-minute warm-up at 120 watts. So this shouldn't be anything too crazy, but yeah, it's a bunch of intervals. So obviously I'm not gonna like really film this whole workout, because again, when it comes to these workouts, I really want to try and just focus on hitting the watts. Don't worry about, you know, filming or anything like that, because to me these are like the most important workouts. I feel like, which I may be wrong, but on the actual race, like for the half Ironman, I feel like even if you have a slower swim, if you're good on the bike, you can make up so much time. So I'm not the fastest swimmer, I'm not the best swimmer at all. So I feel like if I can really improve on the bike, that's where I'm really going to be able to see an improvement in my time. At least that's what sounds right. I may be wrong. Maybe the run is where you can make up a lot of time. The run, I'm really average, but I would love to get really good on the bike so that, you know, if I have a slower start on the swim, I can make up a lot of time on the ride. So again, that's why these that's why these workouts are really important, the bike workouts. So it says, I think this workout's like 52 minutes long total. So it's definitely longer than last week's speed workout. But I guess that's good. I think, you know, they'll probably increase a little bit as these weeks go on. But I don't think speed workouts go over an hour. At least I didn't have one last year for training, but then again, I was on the beginner plan. This is the advanced plan. So maybe I spoke too soon. I have 2 minutes left in this warm up. I will check back in at the end of the workout. And again, the goal is just to hit all the watts, successfully complete the workout, and just get 1% better today. Checking in. It was rough, but finished 2 of the main sets. Just have a few more to go, but basically the main sets are, you have 6 minutes at 195, then 3 minutes at 100. 5 minutes at 195, 2 minutes and 30 seconds at 100. And then it pyramids down like that. So the next hit is 4 minutes at 195, 3 minutes at 195, rest. All the way down until you get to 1 minute at 195. So right now I'm in the break period where I'm riding at 100 watts for the next minute and a half. Man, beat my ass, but I love it. At least that's what I'm telling myself, to make myself like it a little bit more. But yeah, so next one is 4 minutes at 195. Let's just finish strong. Oh, all right, just finished the workout. I'm in the 5-minute cool down. That was tough. That felt good. I hit all the watts that I needed to hit. So no complaints, honestly. I like that style though, where you're like slowly building down. You start hard and it slowly, well, it seems like it's getting easier, but you also have smaller breaks in between. There's a song that really helped me get through it towards the end called Lay Low by Tiesto. Highly recommend adding that to your playlist. Got me fired up. One thing that I don't know if it really makes a difference or if it really matters, but for me to hit the higher watts, what I'll usually do is put it in a higher gear. So it's a little bit harder to pedal, but I'm able to put more power into it. And so I keep my RPMs around the same. Like if I'm, for instance, at 80 RPMs for 130, I'll also be around 80 RPMs at 195. I'll just up the gear to get up to 195. Or are you supposed to keep the gear the same and then up your RPMs to hit that higher wattage? For any seasoned cyclist, let me know. Good workout though. That was good. I got 16 out of 16 stars, which means I hit all the watts I was supposed to hit for each interval. So let's go. I'll put the stats up for the full ride. Now, gotta eat, just get through the day. And then I have the weight workout
which you'll see later, but it's gonna be a full body workout. Since I'm only gonna be working out twice a week, I feel like it might be best to do full body workout so I'm actually hitting everything. But yeah, let's see how that goes this afternoon, because we know how my last afternoon workout went. Oh man, what a time. You know what is an underrated struggle of having to work out all the time? All the freaking laundry you always have to do. I always have so much freaking laundry after like 2 days. And I'll admit, some of my workout clothes I wear a few times before I wash it. Well, not like shirts and shorts, but for instance, my bike bib, I will wear that thing like 3 times before washing it. Sometimes I'll just stick it in the shower with me, rinse it off, let it dry off to wear the next day. I really need to buy more, but you know, I'm doing the best I can right now. But yeah, I just have to say that I feel like there's always just so much laundry I have to do, from workout clothes, obviously work clothes, but especially when you start working out like twice a day. I mean, if I had my own laundry in my apartment, that would maybe make it a little bit better. However, I don't have that luxury living in New York City. So every time I have to do laundry, I have to pile it in Santa's sack and throw it over my shoulder and take it all the way downstairs to do. And it's usually multiple loads, which costs money. And sometimes I have to wait for a washer or dryer. So honestly, it's really just hell. It's not fun at all. Made it to the gym. It is Tuesday evening, and I'm doing the first full body workout of this week. I'm doing 2, like I had mentioned. I have one today, and then another one on Thursday, since Thursday's technically an off day. I'm trying to keep it to like mainly compound lifts, but the first exercise, I'll put the workout up. The first exercise was deadlifts, and then I had bent over barbell rows. Then I did dumbbell bench press, and now I'm on shoulder press. But I'm doing it on this machine so that, because on my last set, for everything I'm doing 4 sets of 10, but on the last set, it's as many reps as possible. So I'm doing it on this machine so that on the last set, I can do as many reps as possible without needing a spotter. Because if I tried to do this without a spotter and as many reps as possible, I'd probably drop the fucking bar on my chest. So this is the second set. That's all I'm gonna show of this workout. You just have to use your imagination for the rest, but I promise I'm doing it. 2 more sets of this, then I have biceps and freestyle abs. So let's just do it. All right, workout complete. It's starting to get cold out here again. What did I tell you? But solid workout, got everything done I needed to get done. I will say that going to work out and do weights in the evening is so much easier than like what I did last week where I did the swim in the evening. I could see myself being able to be consistent with this, honestly. I felt good during the workout because you know it's hard because like you eat throughout the day, so the last thing you want to do is like you're full later in the afternoon. You don't want to go like work out, especially like a cardio. But for a weight workout, you're not really running around a lot, so it's all right if you're full, you know. Anyways, solid day of workouts. Good morning. This morning we have a 1 hour aerobic endurance run. I am 22 minutes in. It says 9:05 pace. The goal is to stay in zone 2 the whole way. Zone 2 crew, baby. It's hard sometimes because you want to push yourself a little bit more to stay warm because it's 30 degrees out. So just gotta keep that balance. It's a beautiful morning. Not a cloud in the sky. I know I said this last week, but there's nothing like training outside after you've been training inside for a few days. That's for damn sure. two miles, 2.5 miles in. Let's see where we end up at the end of the hour. Let's go. All right, run complete. I got a little over 6 miles. I think it's around a 9:24 pace, but felt good overall, honestly. I always feel good on these cold runs, even though it sounds like I can't talk because my face is kind of numb. But I was listening to like this cinematic movie running playlist, so there's no words. And what's cool about it is like you kind of feel like you're in the movie. Look at this view. You kind of feel like you're in the movie though. Like at one point the song came on, so I felt like Captain Jack Sparrow running from the Redcoats in Pirates of the Caribbean. And then the next moment I felt like Rocky training for my next fight. I mean, I kind of am. The Ironman, the half Ironman is my next fight. But yeah, it's kind of euphoric. I just love running outside, even if it is cold. So I'm making an executive decision because sometimes there's just things in life we can't control. I was supposed to do the swim today as well. However, the pool that I usually go to is closed today for maintenance or something like that, but they said they're going to be back open tomorrow. So I'm moving my long swim that I had today to tomorrow. I know I didn't want to move things around, but again, sometimes there's just things you can't control, but I'm still getting it in. So moving it to tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to do that second full body workout tomorrow evening, and then another long swim Friday. So we're still getting it in. Just had to make some adjustments along the way. Good start to the day though. That's one thing about training, is it's like it forces you to get out and train in the morning and start the day off right. And my day is so much better when I work out or train in the morning compared to when I don't do anything. It's just a fact. I've had too many instances where I haven't had a good day. I just don't set the mind right, I guess you could say, first thing in the morning. So this really does that. Let's have a good day. Alrighty, I just finished the swim this morning. I did 2,200 yards, so it was my longest swim I've done of training so far. And it felt pretty good. I kept the pace. The average pace was right under 2 minutes. I think it was 1:58. So we're slowly making progress, and progress is happiness. So I will say, with the swim, especially these longer swims, they can just be so boring. I don't know. It really makes me want to get those headphones where I can like listen to music or even a podcast while I'm swimming, just to make it a little bit more interesting, because going back and forth in the laps can seem so boring at times. I don't know. Maybe I'll get them eventually. Maybe I'll ask Santa. Maybe Santa can bring them for me. This afternoon I have the second full body weight workout of the day. It's gonna be a little bit different movements than I did on Tuesday. Should be a good day. I'm the only one in the city on the team, so I'm handling all the showing. So it's actually gonna be kind of a busy day, which is a good thing though. It makes the day go by faster, I think. But overall, positive swim. And yeah, I'll see you guys this afternoon. All right, welcome to the gym. It is Thursday evening, I guess. And we are starting this bad boy off with squats. I have a love-hate relationship with these things, honestly, but you gotta get them in. I feel like every single discipline when you're doing a triathlon, whether it's swimming, biking, or running, is like you're using your legs. So I gotta keep these bad boys strong, because I already have small legs, if we're being honest. So I gotta keep doing squats throughout training. The second full body workout of the week. I honestly don't know what's next. I'll put it up on the screen. But this is what I'm doing today. This is actually the fourth out of 4. 10 reps. I'm not going to failure because I don't want to fucking die here. But 185 on the bar. Last set, best set. 2, 3. last one. Oh shit. I hate them and love them at the same time. All right, done with squats. Thank God. Gonna finish the rest of this workout. Not filming it. Still trying to get comfortable filming here. And we'll see you guys bright and early for yet another swim. So I'm not going to dive into extreme detail right now because I'm still trying to figure out some logistics, but things have changed a little bit. This morning I was supposed to be at the pool, but I woke up this morning with every intention of doing so, but I looked at my training and my training plan has changed. So today is now technically an off day. I know what you're thinking, like, oh, he said he was gonna do this, but I'm just sticking to my training plan and I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I still am technically, getting in everything that is on my calendar. But the reason my training plan is changing is an extremely exciting one, but also I'm pretty nervous about it. I signed up for my first full Ironman for next year. I was thinking about it and I'm doing so much training for the half that I was like, why don't I just go all in and sign up for a full? And I was speaking with one of my buddies, he might be working the event, and he's like, dude, just do it. You're already training so much, you might as well just go all in and make the jump. And so that's what I did. I don't want to give away all the details just yet because I'm still working on a few logistics things. But with that being said, I am still doing a half. The half will now be moved from July 14th, which was Muscle Man, to June 30th. So now I am doing the Happy Valley Half Ironman, which I'm excited about that one because you finish the race in Penn State's football stadium, which is that's pretty epic, you gotta admit. So that's now the half Ironman that I'm gonna do, which will lead up to doing the full. Again, this is gonna be my first full Ironman, and I don't really know how to feel about it yet, but I'm super excited. With that being said though, I reached out to my coach, told her about everything and what the plans are, and so she adjusted my whole plan. So obviously everything still counted for what I did this week because the full Ironman isn't too far out. It's only 2 weeks out from when I was doing my originally half Ironman. So maybe you already know when that is and you can guess which one it is. But I'll dive a little bit deeper into it in the next video. So yeah, today technically on the calendar it says it's a rest day. I'm gonna take it because I haven't had a rest day in quite a few days, so my body probably needs it. But I'm on track to hit a 10+ hour training week, which is kind of exciting. It's kind of cool. I mean, I'm only 3 weeks in and already hitting 10+ hours. So yeah, I'll take the rest day today, and then tomorrow is an aerobic endurance ride, and then easy run off the bike, and then Sunday's a long run. So the training plan has been adjusted. 2 new races are on the calendar, one of them being my first full Ironman. So that's the update. Man, I'm so excited, I'm nervous. But this is what it's about, pushing yourself to do things that you didn't once think was possible and getting yourself out of your comfort zone. That's how we grow, right? So yeah, that's the news. So with that being said, again, I will actually talk about what the full race is in my next video, but I just wanted to update it here because I didn't want you guys to think I'm just skipping swimming just because I don't want to do it. It's because my whole training plan just changed. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for the brick workout. Oh, it's gonna be a hell of a ride. That was hot. Well, welcome. Good morning to you, whenever you're watching this. I completely wasted a coffee pod this morning because I'm still kind of half asleep. So I put a pod into my Nespresso and just turned it on without a cup being there. So it was a great way to start the morning. You don't want to waste those things. Nespresso pods are like gold.
This morning I have a 2.5 hour bike ride and then a 30-minute run. So I'm going to eat some oatmeal beforehand, but see this box? This is strawberry and cream instant oatmeal, you know, just to keep it simple. We don't need to become a chef at 6 o'clock in the morning. Just put the packets in the bowl, throw it in the microwave, and it is good to go. I like this better than, well, I haven't had it in a while. I used to eat this shit all the time as a kid. We have like these regular oats, but with these, it's just, I feel like it's such a process in the morning to, you know, have to make them, put shit in them, cut up fruit. It's just a whole thing. So I got these because you just gotta add water. One thing though, Barry, my girlfriend, she doesn't watch these videos, so she doesn't know about this, so don't tell her. But I have these hidden up here where she can't see them because she's shorter. Because she'd probably get mad if she saw that I bought this whole box of this oatmeal when we have regular kind that I should be putting regular fruit into. But it can be our little secret. So I'm just gonna do 2 of these. So step 1, put the oatmeal in the bowl. Step 2, put a little water, little H2O, give it a little mix. Shit, I think I already messed up. I think I put a little too much water in it. And then throw it in the microwave. Ta-da! Quickest breakfast. I'm actually excited for this. I haven't had this. I just got this box yesterday, so is it weird to get excited about this kind of oatmeal? I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash. Let's put this back up here where she cannot see it. So anyways, yeah, I got a 2.5 hour ride and then a 30-minute run off the bike. It's Saturday morning. And then what else? Tomorrow we have a long run. But today for the bike, I'm gonna start a new show. I'm gonna watch that show, For All Mankind. I think it got like a 92 or a 93 on Rotten Tomatoes, so it should be pretty good. But it's like one of those alternate history shows. I don't know if anyone's ever watched Man in the High Castle, but it's kind of similar where it's like that alternate history. Basically, it's about, you know, if the Soviet Union were to reach the moon first instead of the United States, and like what if the space race never ended. So that's all I really know about it, but it looks pretty good. It's on Apple TV, I think. Apple Plus. It's kind of hard to keep up with all these different streaming names. So yeah, gonna watch that on the bike today. Hopefully it makes the bike go by fast. We are halfway through. A little bit of sweat, but the fan is helping. This show's pretty good so far, actually. I will say, since this show's pretty good, it's going a lot faster than it did last week. Only an hour and 15 minutes to go. Nothing. Easy peasy. I have a spectator today. Yay! Thanks for being my biggest fan.
Come on, eat it.
Whew. All right. My butt. God. Can't feel my toes either. 2 hours, 30 minutes, 46 miles. My average watts was 153. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Damn it, I should have laid out my shoes and everything and shorts for this run. All right, gonna get changed. And then we're off to the races on the run. We got 30 minutes. And I think it's supposed to be like zone 2. So nothing too crazy. But this is my longest ride so far of training and longest ride into a run of training, obviously. So should be a good one. And we are off. All right, 30 minutes, light pace. I had about a little over 1,700 feet in elevation on that ride. So my legs are definitely feeling it. I feel like jello right now. It's cold out, it's like 32. So it actually feels refreshing
from being on that bike. All right, let's get it. Brick workout complete. That felt good, honestly. I always feel so accomplished after doing a brick workout. For that run, I had 3.4 miles, 8:43 average pace. I don't know if you can see that. It's cold out. It wasn't a pretty sight. I had like snot coming down my nose the whole time. At first it felt nice because I was heated up from being on the bike, and then I got a little chilly because my shirt under this hoodie is wet from riding the bike. With it being cold out, I should probably be a little careful doing that. Next thing you know, I'm gonna wake up in a few days and be like, oh, my throat hurts, I'm sick, and I don't know exactly why because of doing shit like that. So I think for now on, I need to make sure I put on like a dry shirt or something so I don't get sick from doing this shit. Good workout though. I feel accomplished. You know, it's tough, but it's one hell of a way to start a weekend, and that's for damn sure. One more for the week. Got a long run tomorrow, and that's a wrap on week 3. And then this series officially changes next week into full Ironman prep for late. Oh, I almost said it. I'm not giving it away yet though. You'll just have to wait for the next video. The morning of Christmas Eve, and the park is empty. Just like I like it. I mean, somebody's got to prepare to eat all of Santa's cookies tonight, right? Anyways, today I got an hour and 15 aerobic endurance run. So I am 2.8 miles in, 26 minutes in, and we're just cruising. Staying in zone 2. Zone 2 crew, baby, you know. Feeling pretty nice and easy so far. I always feel like I can push myself a little bit more on these runs, so it's hard to keep the pace low. That's why sometimes talking to the camera helps, because you gotta be able to talk at this pace. What a nice calm morning though. A little chilly, but not as cold as it was yesterday. It's only like 41 today. So anyways, I'm gonna crank out the rest of this run and end this week on a strong note. Let's go. All right, I finished the run for the day. That was a good one. I will say though, my legs were definitely heavy from doing the brick workout yesterday. They were definitely heavy at first. Overall, pretty solid pace. I think it was like 9:15 or so. I did a little over 8 miles total, so it was the longest run of the week, so no complaints there. But this was a successful week, even though the training plan switched up like halfway through it because I am now training for the full Ironman. It was a very seamless transition, which is great, but did right over 10 hours of training this week, which is obviously my biggest training week I've had so far. It was 10 hours and 6 minutes exactly, but I'll put up the full training week so you can see it here on the screen. But yeah, happy with all of it. Most of it was in the green. So my total stats for this week were 63 miles on the bike. I ran 22 miles, elevation gain 32.41 total. I guess that's for all the workouts. But overall, yeah, like I said, good week. I'm excited for next week. I'll announce in the next video what the full Ironman's gonna be. I'm super excited for it. Like I said, I'm nervous for it too. But you know, this next year is the year of just going all in on everything I'm doing. Same with work, going all in on that. This year was the best year I've had so far work-wise. So I want that to roll over into next year and be even better. And I think training for a full Ironman will kind of help in other aspects of life, just like training for the half did for me this past year. So it's Christmas Eve. Made a lot of room this week for Santa's cookies tonight, which is great. You know, tomorrow's Christmas Day. So if you celebrate, Merry Christmas. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. So make sure you like, subscribe. And then yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I think that's how it's supposed to go. I'm still trying to get my rhythm here, if you can't tell. And don't mind this big ass pimple on my forehead. The benefits of training a lot is you might have pimples here and there from all the sweat. So it's great. Definitely, I highly recommend it. See you guys next week.